12th of June, 2025. Local time, 1:48 in the afternoon. A woman named Pumi Chauhan was running like hell through the airport towards the terminal, but she was already 10 minutes late and missed her flight to London. Still breathless, Pumi was cursing traffic until she heard the news. The plane she was supposed to be on had just burst into flames seconds after takeoff, and over 100 people at the next gate watched it happen. Live, right before boarding their flight. But how does a plane crash right outside the airport just after takeoff without any warning? This is the horrific story of Air India 171, which indeed took off, but couldn't fly at all. Don't miss the last 4 minutes of the video. Boeing 787-8 Dreamliner was a modern airplane designed for flying long distances, capable of carrying more than 200 people. And this particular plane had been flying for 11 years and had spent over 41,000 hours in the air. That is normal for a plane of its age. You can't say it was old, neither it was new. It was simply dependable. Until what happened today. The flight was scheduled for London Gatwick and was supposed to land at 6:25 in the evening London time. It was carrying 12 crew members, 230 passengers, including 11 children, 2 babies, and the ex-chief minister of the state Gujarat, Vijay Rupani. Among the pilots were Captain Sumit Sabharwal, who had flown for over 8,200 hours, and the first officer, Clive Kunder, had flown for over 1,100 hours. So the pilots were well trained and the weather was calm as well. How could anything go wrong? But it did in an unthinkable way. The plane had taken off at 1:38 in the afternoon from Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel International Airport at Ahmedabad. It ran through the runway perfectly, then took off as usual. But what everyone saw next was a nightmare. The plane only climbed a few hundred feet, just a little higher than a tall building, and then it simply began to fall. Turned out it only went up to 625 feet, which is extremely low for a plane that's supposed to rise thousands of feet into the sky within minutes. The pilots in the cockpit realized a major issue immediately, and right after takeoff, they made a mayday call. But there was no time, and that's where the worst part comes. The plane crashed right into a neighborhood called Meganinagar. It hit buildings, including a medical student housing complex of BJ Medical College in Gujarat. People on the ground heard a strange, deafening sound of a low-flying aircraft. And then came the explosion. A huge fireball rose into the sky, and one part of the city became a scene of lethal destruction. The tail of the plane was all that remained standing, charred, black, and barely holding on. Painted on it, still visible through the smoke, were the letters VTANB. That was how investigators confirmed that it was Air India Flight 171. But when the investigators reached the spot, what they saw was more terrifying than they imagined. The crash happened just outside the airport fence, right on the edge of runway 23. The force of impact ripped the aircraft apart, flinging engines and fuselage chunks across several hundred meters. A part of the airplane's tail lay horribly bent and stuck in a hole in the ground, just a few steps away from someone's house. But it wasn't just an air disaster. The plane had crashed into homes. As of writing this script, a total of 294 people died, of which 53 were not from the plane. The hostel building of the medical students had been demolished in a way that's beyond any nightmare. But even amidst all these, a miracle happened. There's one lucky man who somehow saved his own life. His name is Vishwas Kumar Ramesh, a passenger of seat number 11A. According to him, just 30 seconds after takeoff, he heard a huge, mysterious bang. And suddenly, there were bodies all around him. Somehow he managed to get up and ran. His chest and leg were injured, his clothes torn and soaked in blood, but he survived. But still, the most mysterious thing is, what brought this plane down so close to safety? India's main aviation safety body, the Directorate General of Civil Aviation, took charge of an immediate investigation. Meanwhile, in the U.S., Boeing, the company that made the plane, and GE Aviation, the engine makers, got ready to help. The U.S. government also stepped in. Their top safety agency said it would send experts to India, and another agency said it would support them if needed. According to international rules, India must share a short report within 30 days. This report will only include the basic facts. But to know the real reason behind the crash, experts need the black boxes. These black boxes are not actually black. They're practically bright orange device to store technical data, like engine speed, altitude, and directions. Everything that happened in the cockpit. The other box records every sound in the cockpit, what the pilot said, any alarms, and background noise. Rescue teams are still looking for them, as finding these black boxes is a top priority. So far, no air traffic control conversations have been shared publicly, because investigators will first study those after they officially collect them. The plane's last known location was just southwest of the airport, flying low. A final report will be shared only after every bit of evidence is studied. And that could take up to a year. But does it mean we have to stay in dark until then? Let's find out. All we know is that the plane had just taken off, wheels barely off the ground. In only a few minutes, everything was gone. This is the first time a Boeing 787 Dreamliner has been in a fatal crash. Back in the year 2013, the Dreamliner had problems with its batteries. Some of them caught fire in midair. Engineers fixed the problem. Since then, no battery fires have been reported yet. This crash also showed no sign of fire, so it is unlikely the battery was the problem. After the battery, the next suspect should be the engine. This Dreamliner used engines called GNX-1B. Other airlines have had issues with a different engine type, the Rolls-Royce Trent 1000, but no one has ever crashed because of it. And in this case, people nearby did not see engine parts falling off. There were no signs of broken blades or fan pieces in the air. That makes investigators wonder, could both engines have failed at once? Maybe because of birds, or maybe because of bad fuel. The body of the 787 is not made like older planes. Instead of metal, it uses strong, light materials called composites. These help the plane fly better and save fuel, but even these new materials are not perfect. A few months ago, the American Aviation Department gave a warning about a certain part of the plane's body, the forward pressure bulkhead. That is a wall near the front that keeps air pressure stable inside the cabin. They asked airlines to inspect it, but that warning was just to be safe. So far, there is no proof that part failed. Now, what about the pilots? There is no sign they made a mistake, apparently, and no report that either pilot was feeling unwell. The plane only reached 625 feet before it started going down. That is very low. It did not fall straight down. It did not spin out of control. That means the pilot still had some control. The Mayday call proves they were awake, alert, and trying everything they could. So again, we are in the dead end, and apart from the black boxes, we got no other ways to find out what really happened to this plane. But still, amidst all these mysteries, we got to know some exclusive scoop, and those are simply shocking. Just a few hours earlier, an entrepreneur from India, Akash Vatsa, had been inside that very same airplane, flying from Delhi to Ahmedabad, and during his flight, he noticed some mysterious warning signs. The air conditioning was not working, and the cabin was stuffy and uncomfortable. The lights inside the plane kept flickering. The screens on the back of the seats were frozen and useless. Naturally, something felt wrong to him. So Akash took videos of it all and shared them online. Maybe someone from the Air India would take it seriously. And it's not only Akash. For 75-year-old Sharad Raval, the crash brought back an eerie feeling of déjà vu. 1 month earlier, he had also taken the same flight from Ahmedabad to London. That night, the lights inside the plane turned off again and again. The passengers were left in darkness with no announcements. Hours passed and the plane never took off. No one told them why. Finally, the flight was canceled without explanation. Even the next day when the plane was rescheduled, it was delayed again. So could that strange, tense night be a warning of this? You might call these just speculations, but how about the warnings from the insiders of the company, who eventually turned into whistleblowers? Yes. In the year 2024, a Boeing engineer named Sam Salapur revealed something shocking. He had worked at Boeing for 20 years, and he said that the Dreamliner airplanes, including the Boeing 787-8, had major problems that could be lethal. The body of the airplane, the fuselage, was not always joined together properly. Those were joined like connecting puzzle pieces that do not fit perfectly, but forcing them together anyway. Sam warned that this could cause the airplane to wear out faster and one day break apart in the air. But instead of listening, Boeing moved him to another job. This was nothing but the punishment for speaking up. But his warning eventually started a federal investigation. Later, the Federal Aviation Administration said that Dreamliner airplanes were still following the rules, and Boeing said they had done nothing wrong. But did they solve the joining issue? Still a mystery? Another man, Richard Cuevas, had also tried to speak the truth. He worked at Spirit Aerosystems, the company that builds the main body of the Dreamliner. Richard said there were problems with the forward pressure bulkhead. This is a very important wall at the front of the plane that keeps the air pressure stable inside the cabin. Think of it like shaking a soda bottle. The cap keeps everything from exploding out. But if the cap is weak, everything can burst any time. That is what Richard was afraid of. But after he reported the defects, he lost his job too. He told both the FAA and the safety department that Boeing and Spirit had faked safety records and covered up problems. And again, what happened next is a mystery. Finally came the biggest whistleblower, John Barnett. John was a quality inspector who worked at Boeing's Dreamliner factory in North Charleston. What he revealed might keep you away from flying forever. In the year 2021, he said that workers were using broken parts, sometimes taken from scrap bins, to build new planes. He said that even oxygen tubes were faulty and safety checks were skipped. John believed that engineers were under pressure to work faster and ignore the rules. It was like building a house without checking if the walls were strong. It may look fine from the outside, but one shake and it all comes crashing down. But Boeing was hiding this serious problems all along. In 2024, John died under some mysterious circumstance, which made his warnings even more concerning and valid for the aviation industry. So, what if this was not just an accident? What if the crash of Flight AI-171 was not a sudden failure, but something that had been building for years? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you want to stay updated as this story develops, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications so you don't miss any updates. Until then, stay safe.